Just making sure that I'm actually on. Gonna get playing in just a sec, just making sure this is on. I've never actually done this before, so let's see how we do. No, we are live. Look at that. I'm okay with that. No, we are live. Cool. All right, let's get to some playing. Let's have some fun. The live stream is underway, so here we go. Hey, I'm DeFeo, your very own ddonthekeys, here at your service, here in the keyboard nook, here in my humble abode here in Brooklyn, New York. It is good to be here on the interwebs with you, playing some really nice music, hopefully really nice, with a piping hot cup of tea, some Bigelow Orange and Spice. Highly recommend. So, hope you guys are enjoying so far. A little bit of Acc-Cent-Chu-Ate the Positive to begin. A little bit of Harold Arlen, Johnny Mercer action. Can't go wrong with a little bit of standards, but you know, I'm going to play a little bit of everything in this live show. I like to play a lot of different songs, a lot of different genres. That's what I do with a lot of bands that I work with. Play with a lot of rock, play with a lot of soul and jazz. I play a little bit of everything. So we're going to be hearing a little bit of everything tonight. I'm taking a look at the chat room there. Hey, Ross, can we get this for 24 hours? Hey, someday I hope. That'd be nice. And Roxy Sock 77, oh, it's my man Greg. Hey, Greg. So, love you guys and thank you for listening. And of course, doing this at a time that's very difficult for a lot of musicians. So my PayPal is active and gratefully accepting donations. It is attached to my Twitch account. So check it out there. And I would appreciate anything that you guys can send my way. Much appreciated and very grateful for it. So I think I started with a little bit of a standard. I think I'm going to do something more of a modern standard, I suppose. I guess it's more within the fusion genre. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm looking in the book a little bit, but it helps me. We're going to do a song by a guy who I'm very honored to share a birthday with. Man, they called him Jaco. Jaco Pastorius, one of the great, if not the greatest bass players of all time. He wrote a very beautiful song entitled Continuum, and I think I'm going to continue with that. Get a little impressionistic with it. Bit of Continuum there. I'll take another sip of tea. That's fun. I love that song. Those chord changes are just so gorgeous in there. Jocko is very, very special. Very, very special. So, well, let's take a look at the chat there. Nightcat Terrors. Hey, Nicole, I love you. TBL Muffin says, this is what I need. I need Dylan playing some tasty jams. Well, hey, my pleasure. Thank you very, very much. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Keyboard Nook live stream, live from the quarantine here. I'm Dylan DeFeo, your very own DD on the keys. This tea is delicious. Fantastic stuff. So playing a little bit of this, playing a little bit of that, and there is a stream chat going on. If you want to drop a request in there, something you might want to hear, go for it. Hopefully you'll know it. I'm trying my best to play stuff that everybody knows and everyone likes, hopefully, so it'll be good. Just did a couple standards there, so maybe we'll do something a little more rock oriented this time. Maybe we'll do something where we can really kind of get the most out of the Rhodes. I mean, the Rhodes is such a versatile, fantastic instrument. I mean, it's just got such a great feeling overall. It's got that sparkly feeling, which I love so much. it's been a little rainy today. And as you can probably tell by the contents of this keyboard nook, I'm a bit of a fan of the Doors. Who doesn't love the Doors? The people who are wrong. They don't love the Doors. People who are right love the Doors. Now, eventually, in some future streams, I'll be doing some tours of these keyboard rigs back here. I play a lot. I collect vintage keyboards. We got several combo organs and Rhodes basses back here, but got the Rhodes piano here for today's stream. And then for future streams, I'll also have my Hammond SK2, some organ stuff, so that'll be a lot of fun. But we'll go with a little bit of Doors. Why not? A little bit of Riders on the Storm. I used to be better at that. not my best, but hey, why not? It's all for fun. So, all good stuff. So, welcome if you're just tuning in. I'm Dylan DeFeo. Welcome to the coronavirus live stream. We are 24 minutes in. So yeah, let's switch from a little bit of jazz to a little bit of rock. Why not? Having another sip of tea right here. Nightcat Terrors Nicole, play some Doors. Well, your wish is my command. Well, that's good. So, hope everyone's doing good out there. And again, we are doing this, of course, raising donations, because I, like many musicians here in New York, we lost quite a lot of work over from the forthcoming weeks that we would have had. So any donations that you can, my PayPal is attached to the Twitch. Anything that you can give will be gratefully accepted. So thank you very, very kindly for listening. Thank you very kindly for donating as well. So, oh man, I don't know what I want to do next. If anyone's got any requests they want to throw in there. Oh, Greg with a bunch of hearts. That's real sweet. Thank you, Greg. So that's good. So having some fun here in the keyboard nook over here. So again, some of the upcoming episodes, I'll talk a little bit more about the functions and the fun things that these fantastic keyboards behind me can do. I'll bring down some other keyboards and we'll have some fun. We'll playing a lot of different stuff. I'll be giving you tours of all sorts of things in the rig. So it'll be fun. So stick around. You got lots of great keyboard dork content coming at you. So it's going to be good. Let me think of something to play. Enough of... You guys aren't here to hear me yammer on, but let me pick something. Let's see what else. Let me see if there's any faves in... Now, this is a real book with no cover and half of the changes to Aerogen on it. That's a real book right there. Oh, man. That's fun stuff. Did a couple of... How about a little bit of Duke Ellington? I love Duke Ellington. And I actually just played this song with my friend Kelly J. Fallon, fantastic jazz singer who I accompany, usually in a duet form. You should follow her on the Instagram. That is soprano_diva. You should follow her. And while you're at it, you should follow me on Instagram. I am, lo and behold, at ddonthekeys. You should follow me there. Keep up with everything that I'm up to and the bands that I work with. So yeah, we're going to play a little bit of Duke Ellington. We'll swing a little bit. This is In a Mellow Tone. why not? It's modern. We'll just say it's a modern jazz ending. Anyway, a little bit of Duke Ellington there in a mellow tone. Love doing that one. Been trying to, been working on walking bass on organ quite a lot. It's different on a Rhodes, and the action on this Rhodes is good. I love the action on this Rhodes, but it's not the same as walking organ either way. But anyway, So yeah, so thank you all very, very much for tuning in. I'm Dylan DeFeo, your very own DD on the Keys, here at your service. It is great to be here on the interwebs with you, despite all the unpleasantness that's out in the world before us. I hope being here with me and with some of the music tonight is a little bit more pleasant for you guys. So thank you very much for listening, and thank you for all who are donating to the PayPal. Much appreciated. Very grateful for any and all support there. So yeah, no one wrote anything in on the chat lately, but be that as it may, we will keep going on and just saying hi to everybody. Hello, it's good to see you all here. Let's see, let's do a little bit of a more bluesy thing. This is blues, but it was covered by a lot of rock guys, particularly Eric Clapton, one of my favorites, and I played quite a lot of Eric's music over the course of my career and life, and this one is one that is on the Layla album, but is also on the Unplugged record. And I'm going to do it as the one that's written here. And this is Jimmy Cox's Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. But I feel quite the opposite tonight. Thank you. push you when you're down and out. But like I said before, don't feel quite like that today. I feel like I'm with everybody, and it feels really, really nice. It just feels good to perform. It's just been something I've been missing, because performing is what I do. And again, if you're just tuning in, I'm Dylan DeFeo, and thank you so much for coming in onto the live stream today. And yeah, did a little bit of blues, a little bit of rock. You know, got lots of ideas. Let's take a look at the chat. Moonlight in Vermont. I think, for the lovely Nightcat Terrors, I might just break out a little bit of Moonlight in Vermont. Got about 20 minutes left in the stream. Gonna do an hour today. And again, for those just joining us, got lots of fun keyboards back here, and in future streams we'll be doing some keyboard tours. It's gonna be a lot of fun, just kind of showing you what they do and just allowing me to geek out a little bit. Also gonna do some effects pedals, shootouts, and kind of demonstrate what I like to do on my effects pedal board with the Fender Rhodes. And mainly I use my pedal board with my Rhodes when I play with the Maniacs in the Mailbox. You should check us out on all of the streaming platforms, but particularly go out and buy our album on Bandcamp tomorrow, because we will get 100% of the proceeds, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So go for it there. The Maniacs in the Mailbox, psychedelic funk inspired by Italian and Japanese funk music and movie soundtracks as well, so it's a lot of fun. Moonlight, Vermont. Throbs wrote, yo, reckon you can play this. Let me actually take a look at what that is. I'm going to have to open up the YouTube and see how we do. Reckon I can play this. Let's see. It's going to load. It's going to load. It's going to load. What do we have here? What do we have here? Ooh, let me pause that before it actually plays. The Bonnie by Jerry Cinnamon. Okay, I will learn this one for next time, because I've actually never even heard of that. So that's brand new to me, but hey, I will gladly learn it for next time, and I will gladly let you know. So I will learn it for next time. That'll be fun. Moonlight in Vermont. I feel like I'm watching Little Bill, and that's a compliment, says McDomers. That's a great username. I love that. I feel like I'm watching Little Bill, and that's a compliment. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Frankie5249, Moonlight in Vermont, and he writes, yoy! So that must be Frankie DeFalco of the Maniacs in the Mailbox. The sickest bass player you've ever heard, right there. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Oh, hey, Quinn! My man, Quinn Devlin, and I am very proud to play organ for Quinn Devlin and the Bridge Street Kings, and Quinn is doing his own Fender Rhodes stream tomorrow. I don't know what platform that is going to be on, so Quinn, you might want to put that in the chat so they know. But he's doing his own road stream tomorrow, and you should go and buy all of our music with Quinn Devlin and the Bridge Street Kings. That is on Bandcamp. You should do that tomorrow, so that's going to be awesome. So lots of fun, sweet soul music. I play organ in that, and that's a lot of fun. So, and Frankie also writes Autumn Leaves. Okay, I might have to do a little bit of Autumn Leaves, a little bit of Moonlight in Vermont in the 20-ish minutes that we got left. So hope you're all enjoying. Once more, I'm Dylan DeFeo, your very own DD on the keys here at your service. Let me get a little bit of Moonlight in Vermont up here. I was just humming that today. I'm glad you suggested that, Nicole. Thank you very, very much. Oh, man. But unfortunately, I don't know it right off the top of my head. Be that as it may. Here we go. And this is for Quinn. Also, Quinn is a very big Linda Ronstadt fan, and my favorite version of Moonlight in Vermont is her version. I think she actually recorded a vocal with the Sinatra version, I believe. So, love that version. So anyway, here's a little bit of Moonlight in Vermont. Let me just dial in my vibrato. adjust some things on the action on the roads here. Some things aren't quite clicking when I go all the way down, so I gotta adjust that a little bit. I will actually even do some videos on some basic vintage keyboard maintenance. I'm no tech by any stretch of the word, but maybe in the upcoming future I'll show some things about tuning and maintenance and things of that nature. So that'll be fun, and if you're just joining us, I'm Dylan DeFeo, your very own DD on the keys. This tea, getting a little cold, but still delicious. And again, doing this just to, perform. Need to perform. And, like many musicians here in this fine city, lost a lot of work. But I'm glad I'm here to perform. And for those donating to the PayPal, I appreciate you immensely. And thank you very, very much. Everything is very gratefully accepted. Let's take a look at over here. Frankie, my mom says hi. Hi, Mrs. DeFalco. How are you? Quinn, me neither. Hopefully Insta. Yeah. Well, wherever Quinn is doing his Rhodes live stream, Quinn Devlin and the Bridge Street Kings, check it out tomorrow. Hopefully on Insta, he's going to see. So that's going to be fun. All right, got a bit of Autumn Leaves coming from Frankie. So let's play a little bit of Autumn Leaves. There we go. Little bit of Autumn Leaves there for you, Frankie. So, thank you. So we got about 5 more minutes I'm going to do. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Greg, for sharing the PayPal link. Thank you very, very much. So, yes. So, like I said, like many musicians, we're kind of out of work at this time with this pandemic that's just unprecedented, and it just feels good to perform for you here on the live stream. My first Twitch stream ever. So, thank you to everyone who tuned in. Feels very, very good to be performing for you, and I'm very, very grateful for all of those who have donated to the PayPal. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, this is going to be first of many. I'm very excited. We got lots of fun gear to play with and lots of fun tunes to play. I'd like to wrap with one more song. Oh, hey DD. Hey Dylan, 2 requests from Mr. D. Steely Dan from Mrs. D. Anything from Carole King, Tapestry. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Oh God, I got 5 minutes left. Oh, it's hard to pick one over the other. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. That's a tough one. Maybe I'll just go a little bit longer then, I suppose. Yeah, it's tough to pick between the two of them. Frankie saying Steely King. Whoever that is. Alright. Or Carol Dan. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, alright. Is there a way to medley the two of them? That's the thing. I'll admit, I don't know much Steely Dan right off the top of my head. So maybe I'll do one from Carole King that I feel like I know pretty well. The Tapestry version, at least, because this has been recorded a bunch of times. And she wrote it originally for the Shirelles, one of the great girl groups of the 60s. And I really love the version that's on Tapestry. I actually recently taught that to one of my students. I'll close tonight's broadcast for Mrs. Devlin doing a little bit of Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. So how about that from Tapestry? And I'll promise to get some Steely Dan in on the next one for you guys, for Mr. Devlin and for Frankie. So. I should play that one more. That's great. Oh, well, thank you for the suggestion there, Mrs. Devlin. That was fun. I'll do some other stuff from Tapestry. Maybe I'll do Feel the Earth Move in the next one. So that's another one that I love, which is great. But yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in to the first DD on the Keys, Dylan DeFeo live stream here in the keyboard nook. Hey, the lava lamp finally went, so that's good. That's great. All right. So thank you so much. Oh, and thank you, Mr. Devlin. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for donating. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to all who have donated to the PayPal. It is such a huge help for many people like me. And check out all the other live streams that are happening. Quinn is doing one tomorrow, Quinn Devlin, on hopefully Instagram. We'll see what happens. And go onto Instagram now and check out at I happen to have. That's all one word, at I happen to have. That's my friend Michael Matza. He is doing the same thing, not necessarily for himself, but he's actually raising money for other musicians that are in need. He actually was able to help me out, and he's playing a lot more things within the classic rock and pop vein, so I think you're going to enjoy that very, very much. He's actually doing it on Facebook, actually, so if you're friends with Michael Matza on Facebook, then check it out. I thought he was doing it on Instagram, but either way, let's see what happens. So that's going to be fun stuff. So next time, I got some other songs that'll be fun, and maybe do some keyboard tour type stuff. It'll be a lot of fun, so it'll be good, and the first of many, so that's exciting. Post the link. I don't have the link on me at the time, but I'll try to post the link a little bit later. So thank you again to all who tuned in. I had an absolute delight just performing again, and it felt really good, and I hope I was able to make you guys feel good and gave you a little bit of enjoyment during all this craziness. So thank you very kindly for all of your continued support, and I will see you guys next time on the next stream. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you again. A salud. Thank you.